Alright everyone, I got a nice fun project for us. This is one of the things I got from the GM Nationals last week, and today I'm going to paint it. I'm going to redo the black and all. I figure it's got some really light rust. I'm going to save this decal since there's nothing wrong with it besides a little bubble right there, but that happens. I'm going to clean it all off, and I already took the one rubber hose off and the valve breather, and that was pretty clean. Just going to hit it with some wheel cleaner. I'm going to let it soak, and I'll hose it off, and I'll start cleaning it with a scuff pad. And since this rust isn't too bad, I bet you it will smooth out with a scuff pad too. So, see what happens. I'll be back once I get done cleaning this. Alright, now I got it all cleaned off, and I took a scuff pad with some sanding soap. It's just my regular hand cleaner soap I used. And, I tried to clean up as much rust as I could. And, now I'm going to tape over this decal. Before I do, though, I'm going to, well, after I get this painted, I'm going to, I'll try some polish on it, because it feels like it's a plastic more than decal, but I'm not going to take it off. So I'll show you how to tape over that and cut it out with the razor blade and make sure everything's perfect on it. So you can see how this cleaned up over here. I got some airflow cleaner up, or some TVI cleaner I could spray on this thing. Maybe it'll bring that filter up. These, the vacuums here are for when the car's hot, like it closes up and sucks up more heat from the exhaust manifold. So on that side you'll see it open up. See? Reason I'm going with a dual snorkel intake is airbox too, is because I like the look of them. I mean, I have a single one on there now, and I don't really like that. I want, both set up. So I'll be back, and I'll set you up on a tripod and show you how to cut out this tape. Alright, now I'm ready to take my razor blade. I'm just using a single edge. And I'm going to trace, like I did with my thumbnail. Now I'm not writing next to it. You see I got it on an angle, and I'm going, and you see it get away from me. And go around the whole decal. And if you go a little bit off, it's alright, because you can go back and cut that. But you want to kind of keep like a semi-firm grip on what you are cutting, so it stays on track. I'm just going to walk around with it instead of trying to angle my hand, because I'm nervous about this. I'm always nervous when I'm taping decals, If you don't want to do this, you don't have to. That's what I do. Okay. Now you can take off the tape and you'll see the cover over it, nice and perfect. And if you see here, like I got extra ends of tape, I just take the blade again, go across, it'll come right off. You can always look around and you'll see little fibers. Like, I don't know if you can see that one right there. Don't try to pick it with your nail, just get your blade and go like that. It'll come right off. Those are what's going to get in your paint and fucking screw you. Okay. This edge now. Let's hope everything is out okay. And screwed myself there. Double up the tape there. I'm going to break it off right there, so I got to go over it again. Everybody makes mistakes. Going back over this again. See the screw up I made? I didn't go over it twice like the outside. So it'll be an easier cut. That's my stupid fault. Alright, now that I got this all taped up, I had some spots where it peeled up a little bit. I took my green tape because it's a little more flexible. It's got more curve in it than the tan tape, you know, like you can bend it and it won't kink up as much. It's easier to tear. It's a little more expensive, but it works a lot better. And that's all done. Now, what you see here is I got some worn down 120 grit on DA paper, and anywhere that it's a little rough, I'm going to take it down. Like I can feel inside here, it's a little weird. Now, if I had it here, I would get maybe my mini DA, and never mind that, the mini DA is a little too big for this. But I got a wire wheel attachment on my die grinder I could take and probably clean this all right out. Strip disc, that's what I'm talking about. All I'm doing with the 120 is trying to smooth out most of the rust. Now I'm going to come back with 320. I'm going to do it again, and it should be all smooth. And I'm going to lay etching primer all inside here too for the rust and all. Etch primer, I'll show you what I'm using when I get to it. So I'll be back when I'm at 320 stage. Before without filming it, I'm sorry guys, but I'm on a tight time frame here, as you can see. Dad's GTO was outside, so he wants the garage back soon, and I gotta have this done. I mean, even though I don't think a judge is gonna open up my air filter lid. You know, I went inside and scuffed, went around with a scuff pad inside there and all. But I'm gonna tape this up too and everything, and I'll hang them from the ceiling or something, to keep them so I can paint them and get everywhere, So that I already got in 320. I had an idea, but I'm not going to do it, is I wanted to take all the paint off, get as much rust out as possible, and keep sanding this probably up to like 3,000, then have it polished, and then clear, not 3,000, I mean like 1,500, 2,000, then clear coat it, and that would probably look like tits, but I'm not going to. So this is already pretty much done. There's some spots I got some corners and such, but you can see got it pretty dull. So I'm gonna go ahead and spot seal. I'm probably gonna shoot this with some gray sealer and have it ready. So I'll be back with it all ready to be painted soon. Alright, now before I start laying my my base coat, my clear coat, I'm gonna prime it first. My air filter mainly I'm gonna do with some self-etching primers by SEM. Even though it's an aerosol primer, this stuff works really nice for doing small jobs, or if you got like a breakthrough somewhere. Good for spot repair, That's what I'm going to do now. And you don't put a heavy coat of this stuff on, you put a very light on. I just want to make sure it's shaking really well, because it's been sitting for about a month in my cabinet. Start doing this. There they are after 2 coats of base, and they're looking pretty nice. I let 5 minutes of flash between each one, and I didn't get you in the sealer protection part, but you know, oh man, the fumes are strong. I gotta turn my vent on soon, but you can see you look nice already with just the base on. I'm gonna let that flash, and I'm gonna come back and lay on 2 coats of clear. And for what I'm using some cheap ass Shopline base coat and Shopline clear. So there you go, guys. And it went a little risky. I'm known for using Developus guns, but when I was at one of them chain hardware stores, they had a Husky gun on sale. Figured, hey, may as well take the risk, and you know what? It's a good risk. So I'll be back after the clear coat. There's the air filter lid right there. Let me turn the radio down. There's the air filter box after two coats. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't want to look at it now because I'm so fucking pissed off. 2 lightning bugs. I put it out in the dark, so I'm not looking at it. But 2 lightning bugs came and fucking landed on my air filter lid, and I got tracks all across it. So tomorrow I'm either wet sanding and buffing or re-clearing the whole fucking thing. So sorry about dropping the F-bombs, but I'm sorry. That got me so fucking mad. But there's the air box. I guess tomorrow I'll I'll do the lid. There you go. I did 2 coats of base, 2 coats of clear, and it looks like it's wet. I'm happy about that. I mean, besides a little run right there, but it's the bottom of the air filter, so I'm not too worried about it. The rest of it looks nice. So I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Later.